Hi guys, it's Sead. Welcome back to Warthog Defense. We witnessed a massive wave of Ukrainian missile strikes against Russian military positions in occupied Crimea in the past 24 hours, with one of the main targets being the Belbek Airfield. Just before the attack, Ukraine destroyed one of the most important air defense positions of the Russians. However, worse is coming for Russia, as the US has approved the distribution of long-range missiles for Ukraine.
There was a massive wave of Ukrainian missile strikes against Russian military positions in occupied Crimea. The attacks are taking place after yesterday's suicide drone swarm attack, which destroyed military radar stations in northern Crimea. Commander of the Ukrainian Air Force, Mykola Oleshchuk, confirmed a hit on Belbek Airfield in occupied Crimea. Did you know that the 204th Sevastopol Tactical Aviation Brigade is part of the Ukrainian Air Force? Her base is in Belbek. Ukrainian aviators will definitely return home to their home airfield. In the meantime, I thank everyone who contributed to the cleansing of Crimea from the Russian presence, he adds to this video. According to the informations, 2 Su-27 and 1 Su-30 aircraft are destroyed. 12 Russian soldiers are killed and 10 are injured. Politico reports that Ukraine will receive its first GLSDB surface-to-surface missiles from the US tomorrow. They are very accurate and have a range of 160 kilometers, making it possible for Ukraine to strike far behind Russian lines. This is a video of how they work. Destruction of Ukrainian decoy launcher of the German-supplied Iris-T SLM air defense system by an Iskander-M/Tornado S strike in Lesna, Kharkiv region. Decoys were located in the place where in February 2022, 4 of Ukrainian S-300 launchers, as well as the 5 N-66M radar, were destroyed. Russian serviceman Ossetian says Ukrainians now have access to a large number of FPV with night vision in Kherson, Zaporizhzhia frontline. The armed forces have a lot of night FPVs in the Kherson, Zaporozhye directions. They hunt for all our vehicles at night. Be careful, bros, he says. China will not refuse to support Russia on the Ukrainian issue despite US pressure. The new Chinese Defense Minister Dong Jun during talks with Russian Defense Minister Shoigu. Shoigu expressed hopes for continued bilateral military cooperation between Russia and China, despite the fact that the US and Europe continue to put pressure on the Chinese side. Defense cooperation between China and the European Union has taken a hit, but we will not abandon established policies because of this. They will not hinder normal Chinese-Russian cooperation, Dong Jun said. Shoigu said that the new Chinese minister studied in Moscow. This is his first international contact after his appointment.
Отказали вам поддержку насчет украинского вопроса, несмотря на то, что США и Европа продолжают давить китайскую сторону. Даже оборонительное сотрудничество между Китаем и Евросоюзом получило удар. Но мы не будем из-за этого изменять или отказываться от установленной политики. И они не должны и не будут помешать нормальной китайско-российской сотрудничество.
Russian propagandist Simonyan in January 2022. We will defeat Ukraine in 2 days. Russian war criminal Putin in January 2024. We took 19 buildings in Avdiivka.
В горячей войне мы Украину победим за 2 дня. Чего ее побеждать-то, господи, ну Украина, ну, подавили эти огневые точки, вот мы в рекламную паузу это обсуждали.
Прорвала оборону противника и вышла на окраины Авдеевки. Захватила 19 домов.
За 2 дня.
And the voice of reason comes from Russian military reporter Kotenok, usually known for his victorious reports. 2 years into the 3-day special operation, he asks not to underestimate the enemy's strength in Avdiivka. Says evacuation and rotation for Russian forces equal a feat. Briefly about the situation in the Donetsk, Avdiivka direction. Fights in the village Pervomaiska and beyond the settlement of Opitna. There is a minimal advance of our infantry. Fighting continues on the approaches to the villages of Siaverne and Tonenka. In the south of Avdiivka, the hot battles slowed down a little. There are pros and cons. The enemy did not manage to knock ours out of the Tsarska Okota, but so far we have not been able to expand the bridgehead. The situation is difficult along the entire front line. The enemy has well-honed coordination between artillery and UAVs. Carrying out evacuation and rotation can already be considered a feat. And further, there is a tendency to underestimate the enemy's strength and underestimate him, or to overestimate our own strength. I hope we do this consciously and have a reasonable plan in mind. Otherwise, it looks idiotic, because it has long been clear that it won't be an easy walk. Yesterday, a Russian attack column could be noted south of Marinka. The column was smashed by Ukrainian drones which knocked out at least 3 tanks, 7 armored carriers, and 1 BMP combat vehicle. The drones simply performed the function that the artillery performed at the beginning of the war. As usual, the 72nd Brigade leads the way.
Guys, I hope you liked this video. We are waiting for these missiles for Ukraine, which means we will see more and deeper attacks. Comment, like, subscribe, stay with Warthog Defense, become our member and stay strong.
Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe. Also, if you want to support Warthog Defense, please become our member and get early access to new videos, exclusive members-only videos, and become administrator in comment section. The membership link is in the description.
Rescues every day. We had a guy last week at 6 rescues in 6 days. You know, he's doing the job every day.